I know. Look like a black ass rainbow fish, don't I? But you know when two white women approve your outfit, you think you shit, right? But I don't like it. I like it damn made. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm about to change as soon as I can. Change as soon as I can. Welcome to HaHa, Yo Ass Comedy Show. Before we start, can we put HaHa Yo Ass back up on the screen? This was not supposed to be supposed to be yo, you know, like YO, but when you have somebody that's culturally challenged, I told her to say HaHa Yo Ass, not HaHa Your Ass. So, let me get it out your way. Let me get this. I didn't call you out, you brought attention to yourself. First of all, I want to say before we get started, because I need to get this off my chest. If somebody come up here and do a Will Smith on me, I ain't gonna shit. Because you know, skinny people gets no love, you know, we get disrespected. I think that's why, you know, he got slapped. You know, because my little ass, if I walk up to somebody big and say, I'm gonna fuck you up, would you be intimidated, to be honest? Yes. I can't get into a fight because I have no insurance. My 6-month determination at the job center is coming up next week. I'm sure y'all black folks know what that is, right? So, you know, I can't get into a fight just yet. But when my shit is ready, I'm gonna fuck everybody up. So, stay in your seat. Nobody had on any mask here, you know? I just wanna make sure COVID is over. Is this a West Side mic? COVID is over. I just want to check, make sure nobody have any masks on. Okay, good. Glad everybody came out. If you want to laugh, let me hear you say, yeah, sir. If you want to laugh, let me hear you say, HaHa. HaHa. All right. We're going to get right to it. Coming to the stage first, all the way from Cincinnati, Ohio. Give it up. Give it up for CC.
I love it. Give it up for HaHa Your Ass Comedy Show. Yeah! I like how you made sure to let us know that it was a you are, not a YOUR, but not HaHa Your Ass Off. HaHa Your Ass Off. I guess we're all going to keep our asses on tonight, guys. It's just ass on comedy. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, this mic is going to be real fun all night long. I can already tell this mic is going to be nail in the coffin. All right, here we go. Hey guys, who remembers the Girls Gone Wild? Anyone? Yes? Yeah, woo if you remember Girls Gone Wild. Yeah. Woo! Yes. The original Woo Girls. I've been thinking about the Girls Gone Wild recently because, like, we can all agree that they're in group therapy now, right? Like, we can say that. Like, it's a safe place here. We can say that. And also, what do those group therapy sessions look like, you know? Is it like, hi, my name is Tiffany. I used to be a Girls Gone Wild. I haven't gone wild in 15 years, 3 months, and 2 days. Used to be a Girls Gone Wild. Now I'm a girl's gone mild. Thank you. Do you ever think the Girls Gone Wild group therapy takes a trip to AA to visit their dads? I think that's great. I would love that. You know, Girls Gone Wild used to travel the country. You know who should have followed them? Dads gone sober. You know what I mean? Just dads out here in the field being like,
Tiffany, put your tits away. Tiffany, your mother misses you. You know.
they don't know Tiffany. It's just the program. It's good for them. Do you think they're still wild? Like, they're in their 50s now. You think the Girls Gone Wild go to their OBGYN and lift up the, woo! Are they still wild? I bet they're still really wild. I'm a little wild, you can probably tell. I got the hair, got the tats. I like to dress really loud because it reminds me of those like jungle frogs. You know what I mean? I like to dress loudly to ward off predators. So far it's working. They can see the red flags a mile away. It's working. I'm also extremely toxic, so it fits. If you guys haven't noticed, I am in fact a card-carrying slut. That's right, I'm a proud slut. Please give it up for that, please. Thank you. Thank you. I'm a proud slut, and I'll tell you why. What would the world be like without sluts, y'all? Who would make your porn? First off. Secondly, who would go on dates with the senator when his wife is out of town, huh? Who would shop at Forever 21? Come on! Charlotte Russe the world over would be empty. It would. The people that are laughing are hella cool. Just FYI, my fellow slut. No, seriously though. If I'm not out here in these mean streets slutting it up, guess who it would be? That's right, your mom. And sisters. Yeah. And daughters and friends. That's right. I take the brunt of it. You're welcome. You know, and like, also, I am legally obligated to slut it up. I don't know if you guys realize that. Like, if my skirts aren't short enough, if my halter tops are not low enough, they will take away my slut license. It's a very embarrassing ceremony. I have to turn in my gun in my push-up bra. I'm just kidding. I don't wear a push-up bra. I'm a slut. Come on. You guys did not give it up as enough for slutness, and that's okay. I'm also a crystal girl. Yeah! Yeah! We're having fun, guys. Hey, one more time, give it up for the people that put this thing on right now, huh? The food, bartending, HaHa your ass. Don't worry, I'm going to ask you to give it up at least one more time before I get off the stage. I think it's funny when people say that they don't believe in astrology, but they do believe in Christianity. Because first of all, astrology is based on science, and I've actually seen a picture of Saturn, you know? And like, I have yet to see a picture of Jesus H. Christ. But he is a Capricorn, and they are notoriously camera shy, so may just be astrology. You know, but like, also people that like tell us crystal girls that we're crazy for liking astrology, like, I just want all of you to know, like, we know we're crazy, okay? We're here because the doctors failed us, all right? We're not hurting anyone. Let us have our crazy, kooky theories, you know? Hey, we didn't have the Crusades. That was Christianity, okay? There was no war where all the Capricorns had to go and fight all the Pisces, you know? We just sit around and talk shit about each other like normal people. Normal, non-aggressive people. I do believe in magic, guys. Magic great because magic is just what you make of it, you know? You can do whatever the hell you want. I could be making a broth and tell myself it's a potion, you know? I'm not just smoking weed, guys. I am saging my inner demons. Yes. Saging the inner demons. I'm definitely not the person in the back selling stoner accessories, by the way. Not me at all. Who remembers Tinkerbell? Yeah? Clap if you remember Tink. Yeah. I was thinking about good old Tink the other day because I used to really not like her. You know, when I was young, she used to always be vying for Peter's attention. I always thought she was such a brat. But now I think I get Tinkerbell. You know why? Because she literally could not survive without attention. She couldn't survive without attention, y'all. Like, I get that. It represents me so hardcore, you know? Do you guys remember what they did when Tinkerbell, like, fainted? Yeah, they clapped. Do you think you can clap again for me to give me a little energy? Yes? You didn't get me there, but you got me close, okay? It's all right, I'm used to saying it. I am, in fact, a part of a coven, a worldwide coven that walks among you without you even knowing it. That's right. I'm a part of the Basic Bitch Coven. Don't be fooled. Just because I have tattoos does not mean I'm basic. In fact, it means I'm even more basic. If you don't know what I mean by the Basic Bitch Club, all I mean is a woman who is white, wearing yoga pants with a top knot at Tuesday morning. Does that read? Yes, that reads. All right, okay. We're not aggressive, though, but we do run shit. Don't get it twisted. Basic bitches run the world. You ever go to, like, a brewery and you're wondering why there's some god-awful mango habanero beer up there, and you're like, who the hell is that for? It's for me. It's for me and all my Basic Bitch friends. That's right. We run this. We're not aggressive, though. You know, you might come across us in a Marshall's or a TJ Maxx or a Home Goods. You know, we're probably in the sign section looking for things that just say coffee, kitchen, basic. We may say something to you like, dance like nobody's watching to you. And all you gotta just be is just say like, a live, laugh, love to you, and you're fine. My fiance is not here tonight, but yes, someone agreed to marry this mess. Thank you. She's like, you did it, girl! You did it! She had such a sincere look. She was like, got you. Someone did it. That's exactly the same look my mom gave me when I told her, we did it! She's not my problem anymore. No, he's a sweet guy. And I love the word fiance. I get it now. Like, everything just sounds so much more fancy when you say fiance. You know, like, my fiance had to take out the garbage. Or like, my fiance had to pick me up from the loss prevention office at TJ Maxx. Have any of you guys been to one of those escape rooms? Yes? Yeah? I've been to one. Tell me if you went to one recently. It was nuts, right? This escape room starts with a locked door, right? And then there's padded walls. There's padded walls, and then there's like mandated medication 3 times a day. What? Yeah. Have you guys ever been to an escape room that gave you grippy socks? What?
That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, mine is on. It's on. That's okay. I'm just really loud. I'll just finish my set like this.
Miley Cyrus, everybody. I'm sorry about these raggedy ass microphones. I really thought this being a white establishment, this shit would be together, you know? Did this shit on Gettysburg or Hoover or 3rd Street or Huron or Whitmore or what's some other black street? Something like that. Hillcrest, Main Street, you know.
The volume is the first knob. First knob. First knob.
I'm not giving refunds, I'm telling you now. Hello, hello, testing. How does that sound? Y'all hear me okay? Hello, hello. Testing, testing, 1, 2. This was supposed to be done before the show, but. All right, I think we're good. All right, show of hands. How many couples we have in here today? Raise your hand. Okay. All right. Dating hasn't worked well for me, so you know I tried to date. I'm even now trying to date people with disabilities, and you know, dated somebody blind, but we couldn't see eye to eye on the damn thing. That's not funny, man. That wasn't a joke. That's real shit, man. Somebody in a wheelchair, but she could never stand up for herself, you know. So I tried to date conjoined twins, because I figured that was a legal way to have a threesome. You know, they were conjoined at the hand, so it was a little more easier. But, you know, when we went out, well, first of all, I didn't understand because one said one worked at McDonald's and the other one worked at Burger King. You fucking conjoined twins. If you there, they need to put your ass on payroll, you know? Man, what, you just gonna stand there all day while your other twin just work? That makes no sense. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Anybody here meet during COVID? Anybody met during COVID? Good, good. Because you know, COVID game is different than un-COVID game. How do you try to talk to somebody with a mask on? You know, it's... And that N95 mask, you know what N95 means? That means nigga 95. Because it's $95. No black people had that mask on. We had that cheap shit. Somebody had a tampon over his face because he couldn't afford it. Nasty ass motherfucker. All right. Next comic coming to the stage. Call my name. What the hell up? Next comic coming to the stage. Give it up for Johnny Oates.
How we doing? How we doing? We having a good Memorial Day weekend? Yeah? Well, it's not too fucking great you're here tonight, right? I don't want you guys to worry. Unlike some of you, I have gotten the invitation to the barbecue. I'm from Dayton, born and raised, mostly. I'm glad I said it. I didn't put it in a caption because if you're from Dayton, you can't read. I am very aware of what I look like. It's by accident. I don't have a motorcycle, and I've never voted for Trump. So, I forgot my notes at home tonight, so you guys are just gonna have to fucking go with me. So I'm from Dayton. I'm married. Been married 17 years today. Show the same energy at my funeral. I've been dead since '06. Got kids? Anybody got kids? Family members in here? We got teenagers? Yeah, that's fucking lame. I love that the being married thing goes over better than the kids thing. We're all in agreement that teenagers suck. We have to do better with these teenagers, though. That's our next voting class. Teenagers are beating each other up at school every day. It's like bullying is at like an all-time high. But bullying's only at an all-time high because we stopped bullies. I think we need bullies. Yeah, that wasn't. Didn't interrupt me at all. It's fine. No, seriously, it's fine. I'm supposed to do that when something happens.
Did we restart you?
No. They're, so they're bullying kids at an all-time high is what they say, but that's only because it's recorded. I think we need bullies. Somebody got beat up at my daughter's school the other day. They got the kid after school, and I guarantee you they've been talking shit. But he got beat up and it got on the news. But the most savage thing wasn't the kid that beat him up. It was the kids that came after and wrote his chalk line in his parking spot. That's savage as fuck. You didn't already know that you got 6 stitches. Now you got to get made fun of. The parking lot portrait. But I'm glad that we're breeding artists. I mean, that's cool. I got married young. I got married young because I forgot how to use a condom for a while. Yeah, well, it only took fucking one time. So I don't need the wows. Judge myself enough. But I got 2 kids. I got one that's getting ready to be 21. I got one who's here. She's 16. They both suck. I mean, but not equally. Like, having a son's good in some ways. Like, you can punch him in the throat, which I think we need more of. I think, please, parents, beat your kids when you get home. You're doing the rest of us a fucking favor. It caught mouth. Yep. Wish I would have brought those fucking notes, right? Yeah, being a parent's not great. I have a almost 21-year-old son, like I said, and sons, they're little versions of you that don't pay rent, so you don't like them. I mean, they always have an opinion on how shit should go, and my son threatened to call children's services on me once, and I'm like, yeah, I'm white, so I know the average 911 response time. You gotta know that shit before you're at Walmart and you call. No? Okay. Well, fuck. But he threatened to call children's services on me once, and I had to kindly remind him that I have 21 uninterrupted minutes to whoop your ass before they get here. Like, I'm probably not gonna catch a felony. I'm pretty. Pretty people don't go to jail. Ask Jody Arias. So, yeah, he challenges me all the fucking time. Not a big fucking fan of that. When my wife was pregnant with my daughter, who we planned, I prayed that she would be ugly, as any sane father would. Didn't fucking work out. I got left to the side with a gorgeous daughter, and now I'm dealing with these gentlemen callers. Which also makes me super grateful that Ohio passed the stand your ground law, because all I got to do is make it up. Shortly after getting married, and by shortly I mean 3 fucking days later, I joined the Army. This is really distracting. I don't know if anybody's noticed, I have a 2001 jukebox in front of my dick. I've never been connected to a wire before, and my brain is on methamphetamines, and I can't stop fucking moving.
It's got a handle. We'll take it with you.
I guess I could carry it around, but I feel like I'm gonna fucking break it. I mean, they just fucking fixed it. I mean, leave it to a fucking veteran organization to get their fucking mic shit from the lowest fucking bidder. We appreciate it, all of us. But I joined the Army in 2006, like I said, 3 days after my wedding, and I also turned 20 in basic training on 6/6/6. Was the first day of basic training, worst day of my fucking life, after having a pretty daughter. But I made it from basic training, and I came home, and everybody's proud of me. I'm like the bottom 10% of the fucking voting pool, so that's how I got in. But I get to El Paso. I get to fucking El Paso, Texas. I turned 21 in El Paso, Texas. I don't know if you have a picture in your head of what a strip club is like in El Paso, Texas, but it's that. This woman tries to climb in my lap, and I swear to God, she's the same age as I am now. It looked like they dumped cottage cheese into pantyhose. The cellulite was fucking terrible. But I will say, perkiest tits I've ever seen in my life. Best $3,000 she ever spent, guaranteed. But, you know, while I was in El Paso, they had El Chapo getting fucked up, and so, you know, they were after the military, and it wasn't a fun time. It wasn't a fun place to go out to clubs, and, you know, I'm 20 and 21 over there, and that's all I want to do, so I re-enlist. I say, you know what, take me to Germany. They're always fucking bragging about how peaceful Europe is, how much better it is than America. So I'm like, you know what, I want to escape the violence of these nightclubs, send me to Germany. The day I get there, the Russian mafia throws a fucking live grenade in the middle of the fucking dance floor. And that's a true fucking story. You can Google it, circa 2008. But yeah, the Russian mafia's over there, the Italian mafia's over there, and all we get bitched about from Europe is the school shooters. Like, the school shooters happen once a year. The Italian mafia and the Russian mafia is there every fucking day. Yeah, Russians in the crowd before I get shot in the parking lot. Russians don't fucking play, but neither do the fucking Turkish. Neither do the Turkish. The Turkish don't fucking play, especially about their women. They have some of the most beautiful women in the world. They don't want anybody to touch them. Leave it to religion to fucking keep the world from shit that's good. Sorry, I gotta look at these fucking notes again. running out of time. I didn't plan to take that much time. If I had my fucking notes, I wouldn't have. I would have got further in it. So, before I leave, I used to work the trades. Anybody work the trades? Any type of home repair? You gotta go into people's fucking houses? I got taught by porno that was gonna be a great fucking job. I was gonna have a lot of women that couldn't pay for it. I had hoped that was true. Even being married, I'm not gonna cheat, but fuck, I would like the fucking option. But it turns out, all the people that you see naked when you're doing trade work is all the fucking people you don't want to see naked. I had this fucking woman, she was 87 years old with dementia, and she streaked through the house and her husband pretended like I wasn't supposed to fucking notice. Like, dude, that gray bush is fucking huge. How am I not supposed to notice? All right, you guys, I guess that's my time. My name's Johnny O. Check me out on YouTube. It's the Johnny O Comedy Show. There's 5 of them, but I'm the only one that looks like me. Have a good night.
Give it up for Johnny Oaks. All right, real quick, I got a question for the couples, or maybe a statement. I'm ready to turn up the heat a little bit in here. Y'all ready? I don't know if y'all ready for this, but this is for women. Y'all listen up. When you're giving your man oral sex, well, this is just me. Don't fucking look at me, okay? That's a little creepy. You know, you down there doing your community service. It is community service, and you looking at me. What am I supposed to say? First of all, I don't want you to see me with my eyes rolling in the back of my head and looking like the damn exorcist. So, show of hands. Who all look at their man while they do it? Don't be afraid. Put them damn hands up. A couple women in here have given me head today, so I can't call nobody out. I'm sorry. I'm not going to embarrass nobody. And also, make sure your teeth are in good shape. You know, you can't scrape. You can't scrape my shit, you know. Somebody gave me gingivitis one time down there. I didn't even know you could fucking get gingivitis on your penis. I'm still to this day. I am damaged. Sometimes I floss down there because in my mind I'm thinking, well, damn, what the... I'm sorry, I'm back now. Let's get to the next comic. Coming to the stage. Hopefully he won't have to use his notes.
Oh, that was dirty.
This is comedy. Coming to the stage. You see me with notes, man? This is why I don't invite black people to shows, because this is stuff like that. Coming to the stage, give it up for Vander!
Thank you so much. Oh my God. What an incredible night. I got 5 seconds of my intro song played on my way up here. That was great. What a great time. You didn't even realize what song it was. It was so quick. Nah, I don't blame him. My name is Vander. This is the first time I have ever had it displayed boldly behind me while I'm on stage. I chose the stage name Vander because I'm a pretentious douchebag. I suck as a person. Now, really what happened is a couple weeks ago, I had to look up what my name meant. My full name is Mike Vanderveen. So I was really curious what Vanderveen translates to from Dutch to English. I learned that it translates to of the peat bog. That fucking sucks. If you don't know what a peat bog is, it's essentially wet, muddy ground. like a swamp, like Shrek the ogre, you know? My people just emerged from the mud, and now I'm here. That's my folks. It got me thinking about all of my high school bullies, though, you know? Vanderveen's a very, very easy name to make fun of. You can attach any one-syllable insult to Vander, and you've got a nice insult. I've been called everything you can think of. Vander fat, Vander douche, Vander cunt, unworthy of love, you know. But the two that stuck out to me the worst, I had this one high school bully. He would call me these two things every day for all of high school. He would call me Vander Dick and Vander Fuck. Knowing now what my name means, I learned that when he was calling me Vander Dick, he was just saying I was of the dick. All right, that's not too bad. I have a huge cock now. Thanks, high school bully. I don't. When he was calling me Vander Fuck, he was just saying I was of the fuck. I do love fucking. Thanks, high school bully. Another little fact about me is I'm hungry right now. I'm hungry. If you can see me, you are not surprised that I have said this. If you're blind, maybe I'll do a bit that requires some physical movement. You can hear how out of breath I get. And if you're deaf, well, you can fucking see me, so... A couple weeks ago, my wife and I were snuggling in bed. She was the big spoon, that's the way that I like it. But at one point, she stopped and asked, "Am I scratching your side or your back?" And I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I couldn't fucking tell. She's been asking me to think of ways to spice things up in the bedroom. You know, her and I have been married now for 3 years, and the love life can always use improvement, for sure. But the only thing that I can think of is food-related kinks. You know, like maybe I'll lick some chocolate syrup off of her, or plow her with a banana so I have a snack for later. I don't know, man. It poses two potential issues. The first one being that I get so full that the idea of sex just sounds exhausting. Or, if we run out of groceries, I can't come. Thanks, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. I was at Kings Island recently. Anybody else here been to Kings Island? Kings Island fans up in here? Yeah, that's fun. So I went with my buddy. He's another pretty heavy-set guy, and we were the next ones in line, and we watched the staff members have to give somebody the walk of shame, you know, for fat guys. They couldn't get the thing to click on the coaster, so they had to ask this guy to leave. And my buddy, again, a heavy-set guy, he bailed. He was like, "I can't take that. I'm out of here. There's not a chance that you're going to catch me getting the walk of shame. I would be dishonored from my family." So he walked away. He's literally like pushing his way through the line and trying to get out of Kings Island entirely. But me, I'm a pretty arrogant person, so I'm like, you know, I think I got this. When in actuality, I'm fatter than that guy was, so... But the good news for me is the staff member that was trying to click the walk of shame guy's roller coaster little cart, he was a little scrawny-armed 16-year-old kid, and he was on the left side of the roller coaster. My side of the roller coaster, luckily, Hulk fucking Hogan was working on this side. And I was like, I'm in here. I just sucked it. And I sat in that coaster, and he tried it with both of his arms. He tried with all of his fucking might to get it to click. He couldn't get it to happen. Hulk Hogan, I don't know if you know this about him, he is an innovative Kings Island employee. He was like, I'm gonna bring my legs into this, and he fucking takes his legs and it clicked. It was the most uncomfortable roller coaster ride of my life. I had a good time. but I lost the baby. See, all that build up for one shitty punchline, that was a lot of fun. Thank you guys. Oh man, and here's another little fact about my dad. My dad, he fought in Vietnam, on the Vietnam War. Yeah, oh for real, give it up for the veterans, definitely. We're in the Yeah, my dad, he fought in Vietnam and he stepped on a landmine and he got both of his legs blown off. Yeah, we called him Lieutenant Dad. Yeah, it was pretty hard convincing him to buy us ice cream as children, you know. Lieutenant Dad, ice cream. Forrest Gump reference, all right. Growing up, I thought that was normal though, honestly. I thought that everybody's dad didn't have legs. I'd like to be at the grocery store with my mom and see a guy with both of his legs and just think to myself, oh, you must not be ready to have children yet. I don't know what it was that I thought, maybe that they like chopped your legs off and sculpted them into a newborn, and that's where babies came from. I don't know what I thought as a kid. But he was always, my father, he was very strangely optimistic about it. I remember as a boy, he would always say to me, son, I'm very grateful that I lost my legs, because had I not lost them, I never would have met your mom. And as a boy, I'm like, wow, that's the most romantic shit I have ever heard in my life. I can't wait to lose my legs so I can meet the love of my life. But I grew up and I learned something. I learned that my dad's sister was my mom's best friend. I'm like, Dad, you were probably gonna end up meeting Mom anyway. Like, you don't have to keep lying to yourself, man. Having legs is awesome. Pretty awesome. And I'm pretty sure Mom would have preferred a guy with both of his legs, but another thing about me, this is a fact in my life, I am an addict in recovery. Back in November, I actually celebrated 7 years clean from opiate addiction. It's very ironic because when I was a kid, I was like terrified of taking pills. I was worried that I would choke and die. My mom actually used to shame me for that. I had this older brother named Sean. He was 12 years older than me. He was also scared to take pills. So my mom would always say to me, you're gonna turn out like your piece of shit older brother Sean. She didn't like Sean very much, by the way. You're gonna turn out like your piece of shit older brother Sean, who's 20 and still can't take pills. So I overcame that fear by becoming addicted to pills. And no, that's true. I went from pills and I graduated to heroin. Give it up for heroin, everybody. Yes. Johnny, the guy before me, is the only guy that clapped. I thought meth. I thought your drug of choice was meth, but he's giving it up for heroin too. That's great. Now, I used heroin for 2 years early on in my adulthood. I only abused it for 1 year. The first year was awesome. And if you know anything about addiction, you know that it comes with consequences. Us addicts, we do really dumb shit to stay high. I am no exception to that rule. Actually, I committed 2 armed robberies in my addiction. The state of Ohio, they charged me with aggravated robbery, which is a lie because I wasn't at all aggravated during the robbery. I was actually scared to death, shitting my pants in fear. Not only that, but I only stole like $200, so I don't even think the victims were aggravated. I think they just felt sorry for me. Like, sir, you have a gun. Why are you crying? They ended up convicting me of both of those charges. I ended up serving 4 years in prison over those robbery charges. And I did all 4 years at the Ohio State Penitentiary. Yeah. Any Buckeyes fans in the house? Ohio State Buckeyes fans? Anybody? Yeah. Yeah. OH. of money to restitution and court costs. I remember when I got to prison, I was at the reception center. That's the place where they decide where you're gonna serve your sentence. I remember the first time I sat down with the case manager. I sat down at his desk, he verified who I was. He was like, "You're Mike Vanderveen. I see here 2 counts of aggravated robbery." I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." And then he was like, "What are these other 2 counts of murder?" Like, you said murder? Is that what you just said? He was like, "Yeah, murder." I'm a junior, right? See, my dad has the same name as me. I was named after him. I don't know of any murders that my father has participated in, but nonetheless, I snitched on that man immediately. Murder? That wasn't me, man. That was my old man. Get that filthy fucking criminal off the streets. But then I sat up and I saw that the case manager was just laughing his fucking cock off. And I learned at that moment that case managers love to prey on young white inmates doing prison for their first time and make them think that they've killed people. This is fun. I'm gonna read my entire biography real quick. I'm just kidding, I'm not really gonna do that. They spelled my name right, that's the first time that's ever happened. It was terrible being in prison, being away from my family and my friends for so long. But probably the most disappointing part of those 4 years I did in prison is that not once did anybody even try to fuck me. Now, I want to explain myself. I'm not saying that I wanted them to fuck me. I'm just saying that I wanted them to want to fuck me. You know what I mean? I've just always thought I was a pretty handsome guy, you know. This was 50 pounds ago. I didn't have the big beard. I was the prettiest guy there for sure. And they wouldn't even look my way, man. I would drop the soap on purpose. I would volunteer to pick up other people's soap. They didn't like that. They were like, "I think I'll just stay dirty, actually." In prison, we had this saying, "Gay for the stay, straight at the gate." The stipulation is that if you stopped having sex with men 2 weeks before you got out, you could continue to call yourself straight. That told me that in prison we had a better grasp on the concept of sexual fluidity than we do out here in the community. That is the first time any of you have ever heard the words sexual fluidity before, so give it up for yourselves for being uncultured. Yeah! Either that or you hate the gays, one or the other. Either way, we're going in another direction now. As a recovering addict, I'm getting very tired of everybody who calls themselves an addict, but with coffee. You guys know about these assholes? I'll give you a very good example of what an addict is, me being one myself. In prison, the inmates would get high on Suboxone. Out here in the community, Suboxone is used to treat opiate withdrawals. In prison, we didn't need it for opiate withdrawals. We would just get high off of it. Now, the way you get Suboxone in the prison is you go to your visit. There's a lady visiting you. She has a tied-off balloon filled with Suboxone inside of her vagina. She hands it off to you while the COs aren't looking, and you swallow it. By the time you make it back from your visit, you poop it out, and that's how you get drugs in prison. One time, the balloon did not successfully pass through this man's digestive system. Instead, it exploded in his stomach. We're talking like 40 Suboxone strips. A fraction of one Suboxone strip will get you extremely high. He threw up a lot. And there were other inmates that were paying this man $6 in commissary items to snort his throw up. Yeah. So I'd like you to ask yourself this question. If I barf up my venti cold brew onto the dirty floor, are you gonna get on your hands and knees and sniff it up to get rid of your morning headache? No? Then go fuck yourself. You're probably not an addict. And I'm actually gonna need that coffee back. Thank you guys so much. My name's Vander. Thank you guys for coming out so much. Have a great night, God bless. Give it up for this guy in the rainbow suit. We all love him. Give it up for Andre Robinson.
You know, if I went to jail, once again being skinny, I'm just gonna let him just fuck me. Real, I'm just gonna go in jail like this. Let's get it. I'll talk to you after the show. We had this all worked out. We had this programmed, and you fucked up.
I didn't do that.
You did. You be one of the ones that be trying to fuck me too in jail, right? See? Y'all heard that, right? Black on black. While we're on the subject of penetrating ass, I had my prostate exam the other day. Any guys had a prostate exam? Raise your hand. No, you gotta have the shit done. Is it me, or is this the only day that the doctors are real friendly? Well, how you doing? How's your family? How's your kids? We're going to put my finger in your ass today, so I need to be a little friendly. I don't. Ladies, when you get your, what do you call it? I forgot. Hysterectomy? Perhaps. I said hysterectomy. God damn. Wrong parts. Are the doctors friendly when you get your pap?
No.
Right. You say yeah. No. It's a whole nother subject, but. Out. All right, if you're having a good time, let me hear you say, ha ha.
Ha ha.
All right, I don't say the word ass anymore. I'm not comfortable anymore at this point. Matter of fact, my pants are coming down, so I don't want y'all to get no ideas. I don't want you to get no ideas, sir. I will after the next time it comes up. I'm a rainbow fish. Boop, boop. All right, coming to the stage. Who's the next comic? I'm sorry, I don't have this memorized, y'all. Next, coming to the stage, this guy, he can get you a car or he can make you laugh. Either way, it's gonna be funny. Give it up for Daryl Fairchild. And music, what?
Fuck me and my music. Fuck that shit, they ain't here to listen to that. Y'all having a good time tonight? Make some noise if you're having a little bit of a good time getting drunk. Hell yeah, I got a lot of good looking people out here, good looking ladies. See a lot of fat asses out there. Make some noise if you like a fat ass. Fuck that shit. I don't like a fat ass. Shit grosses me out. I'm neon white. Tiny little butt. Fat ass look like got hail damage. Fuck. That shit'll ruin a car right now. The value just went all the way down. Fuck a fat ass. I like a little skinny ass broad. Look like my Uncle Carl. White beater, tank top, no ass, big old belly. Shit turns me on. Who had to work today? Any of y'all had to work this weekend? I had to work, man. Fuck, I had to work on a holiday week. I fucking hate work. Make some noise if you hate your fucking job. Who's right? My job nowadays ain't too bad, though. My first job was some bullshit. I worked at a fucking turkey farm up north, or a chicken farm. Pickwa Poultry. My job was called the sexer. Sexer. Nowhere near as sexy as it sounds. Some bullshit. So they had, let me tell you how it worked, man. So they got this conveyor belt in front of me with all these little baby chicks just going down. Hundreds of baby chicks, like fucking crazy. My only job was to figure out which ones were boys and which ones was girls. So I would stand there and grab them by the head, pick them up, turn them over, take a look. And if it was a girl, we all know what makes a girl, right? It had a vagina, that's right, there was no wiener. I'd put it back down. And I'd go off down the conveyor belt to get laying eggs or whatever the fuck female chickens do. And if it was a boy, I had to put it on a totally different conveyor belt that took it off to be like ground up into chicken nuggets or some shit. I know, weird, right? I was looking for chicks with dicks all day. You got me fucked up, dude. Fucking hated that job. Oh, man. You got any weed smokers in the house? Woo! That was quiet. Y'all must be high. I'm a weed smoker. I don't drink much. I like to smoke the little marijuanas. It's different nowadays, though. I used to get my weed in the trailer park. You know? Got my weed from a guy named Carl. Mullet haircut. Wife beater. Tank top. Stains. Mustache. No teeth. Always had the best customer service, though. That motherfucker, every time, dude, he'd roll that bag of weed up like a big fat doobie, give it a big, nice meth slobber fucking ceiling. Which I don't know if you guys have ever been to the trailer park, but that's what gets them fucking hooked is the meth slobber. The taste of Mountain Dew and Winston cigarettes just makes trailer folk go fucking crazy. But he'd always give it that nice good seal up for me. Then he'd put it right on the fucking scale, some of them little metal hand scales. You know, the little postal bullshit. It's like, put a nickel on it, man. It weighs right on. Put a fucking nickel on it. Good customer service. Good customer service. I get weed from a different guy nowadays, though. It's different. Not in the trailer park. I go to the hood for weed. My new weed dealer, fresh J's, dreadlocks, gold teeth. Still got the white beater tank top. Always talking to a stack of cash, like a cell phone for some reason. I don't get it. He's like, all of his pictures online and stuff, it's like a bag of weed and a stack of cash on the side of his head. I'm like, all right. And they tie the weed up different nowadays. It's bullshit. They put this impossible fucking knot in it that you can't fucking get out. Fuck it! You just tear a hole in it. Stick it back in your pocket for the rest of the fucking night. You just got weed leaking around in your pocket and shit. 4:30 in the morning comes, everybody's fucked up and hung over and shit. And you're like, oh.